Media India Group, the only European media covering India as a focus country, presents you Colors of India, a monthly video mag that brings you news, features and special focus on the entire spectrum of tourism in India. The video mag, launched in English, will soon be available in French, Spanish and German. To attain its targets of an annual growth of 10% in tourist arrivals, the government has taken several measures such as expanding and easing the e-visa and also launched a multilingual 24/7 helpline for tourists, says Vinod Zucchi, Secretary Tourism Government of India.
The government and the ministry and all of us are aiming at not less than 10% growth rate in foreign tourist arrivals in the next 3 years. E-visa regime. If I give you the figure of January, we are going to touch almost 1 million tourists. One is that we have started with a single entry. So the demand is make it multiple or double. So we are on the job longer. We have launched a very ambitious information cum helpline, which is 24/7, which is multilingual in 12 languages including Hindi and English. And you just dial 1363 and there is a gentleman or a lady sitting 24/7 attending to you. Why we call helpline is also because at times there are issues about security and safety of the tourists.
Yoga has been the focus theme of Incredible India in international travel fairs such as WTM and Fitur. Many states including Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Goa or Odisha were there to showcase their diversified products.
The Ministry of Tourism has taken the initiative to promote some niche products like medical tourism, golf tourism, rural tourism, and meetings, incentive conventions and exhibitions.
The Indian states have been investing in a big way in creating new destinations by involving the private sector and attracting local and international investors.
We have now mobilized our local entrepreneurs, the Indian entrepreneurs and even I would say international investors, and we are mobilizing private investments in a very, very big way.
Besides wellness and yoga, Incredible India is also promoting rural tourism as a focus area.
Yeah, rural tourism, ecotourism. What is ecotourism? Ecotourism is a sustainable tourism. It is a means to achieve an end, and the end is connecting the people with the tourists.
Recently we celebrated Pongal. So many places we have done these things with the help of so many foreign tourists. They really love to be there, want to cook themselves, want to eat below the tree, near the blaze, within the blaze, among the people.
India is known for its colors, festivals, and one such festival worth experiencing is the Dussehra in Bastar in the eastern state of Chhatisgarh, where tribals have been celebrating this unique festival for almost 700 years. The ceremony invokes the supreme power of the Hindu goddess Danteshwari, a form of Durga, says Kamal Chandra Bhanjdeo from the former royal family of Bastar, who even today is considered as a living god by the tribals.
Now we come to this place which is a bit close to our palace, where there used to be a supernatural power which was identified by the ruler in that era when he used to come for the hunting and all that. So there were some supernatural powers which was under this tree, which was always they used to come for hunting. And when they found the supernatural power, so there was a dream where the goddesses came and said that you come here, we have a couple of these fruits which are there, so that you have to come collect it and you have to do a ritual which is exactly like a marriage. So you play, you can see the termite, they are playing everywhere. So they play it and the continuation process goes on for Dussehra. Please come, enjoy our tradition, be with our people and have a cup of coffee with us at the palace, have a cup of tea with us at the palace, and so that you can see the Bastar culture is coming up and you can see the culture which has never died from past 700 years. Is the virgin tradition which is ancient as countries are.
These traditional ways of life are, however, under pressure of modern life. Still, tribal culture remains alive. Crossing a small village, one can often hear the sound of drums accompanying a colorful dance.
From east, we move towards north to the Himalayas in Jammu and Kashmir. Despite its occasional instability and troubles between India and Pakistan, this beautiful state continues to attract tourists who look for peace in the heart of the Himalayas. The lakes of Srinagar, including Gagribal, Lokudal, Bordal, and Nagin, are described as the most beautiful in the world. The introduction of houseboats dates back to the 19th century at a time when the valley was flooded by the British elites of the Raj, explains Rafik Shala, a local businessman whose family has been living on the Dal Lake since more than 2 centuries.
In earlier times, before in the time of British, the houseboats were completely looking different. And if we see the history of the houseboats used to be used for a transportation. British came to Kashmir. They really like the place very much. They would like to stay in Kashmir, as there was a kingdom where Maharajas were in Kashmir. So not outsider of Kashmir anybody can buy the land. So they find the idea to buy the houseboats. Kashmir is always known as the crown of India, and the Dal Lake in crown is a jewel in the crown. And Dal Lake is a unique lake in the world where you see there's a life going on inside the lake, where people have been living last 4 or 5 generations, more than that, and they just been grown up in this lake. Their kids have been grown up. So all the social activities have been done in the lake. People live and people make money out of here.
With nearly 1500 houseboats and more than 100,000 people living there, the lake is a city within the city where you find all the necessities of day-to-day life.
Here, it's people literally live their lives on the lake. And of course, the first thing that caught my attention was the scenery and the stunning views of the mountains. I was definitely mesmerized. And it's very interesting to see how people actually go about their day-to-day living on the lake. I see people selling vegetables, people buying day-to-day provision, and you know, it's a very simple life, and I think it's something very new and very interesting, because you know, you feel like time stands still, that they only go around in their shikaras. No one has any motor vehicles, like there's no motorboats or anything that is too fast. So life is very slow moving, but it's very calm and peaceful, and everyone seems to be quite contented.
As we go on the Shikara, we see the market as well as a floating farm with all kinds of vegetables being grown there. But increasing residents and many more tourists, the lake's ecosystem is put under pressure. Yet, the lakes of Srinagar continue to reflect the town's spirit. Source of inspiration for many poets and writers, it is also where the Mughal Emperor Jahangir liked to retreat in the 17th century. If heaven existed on this earth, it was indeed here, he used to say.
Let's now take a break from the city life and undergo a complete rejuvenation program in Kairali Ayurvedic Resort, situated in the middle of countryside of Palakkad in the southern state of Kerala.
Kairali is the brainchild of my husband and myself. We started this concept keeping in mind that we are from the Ayurvedic family. I think we being the pioneers to have started a concept of Ayurveda where you could also use it as an everyday aspect, where Ayurveda talks about preventive aspect. Along with that, we also have yoga, where you could come and take the classes where we have general for everyone early morning around 6:30, or one-on-one on with the doctor yoga master. You can have if you have anything special you want to cater to your needs too. Based on all these small things that we offer along with the Ayurvedic massage, it becomes a holistic treatment that we provide here, and you go back absolutely rejuvenated and detoxified from here.
As soon as you reach the resort, your meeting with the doctor is slotted to check your health and set your schedule of Ayurvedic treatments. Kairali produces its own medicines and Ayurvedic beauty products that are available not only in India but also overseas.
I found when I came here, I found the treatment here, it's totally different. Each time it's a different massage with different oils and different herbs, you know. It's just makes you feel like you are light, and your skin, your soul, you know, you feel so comfort after each session of massage. You know, you could go anywhere else and do a proper massage, but still you don't get the same feeling when you get it here.
The resort only serves fresh and organic vegetables cooked according to Ayurvedic recipes. To add a local flavor, once a week, a traditional vegetarian meal from Kerala is served on banana leaves. Guests here undergo a comprehensive change of lifestyle, yet feel at home and go back with good habits and good memories.
Attaining a healthier lifestyle may definitely be easier than our next report, where our team is out to get the tiger during an adventurous safari in the Pench National Park on the border of Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. The reserve is home to many varieties of wildlife, around 70,000 deers, 45 tigers, 325 types of birds, jackals, wild boar, and much more. The spotted deer welcomed us within a few minutes of entering the national park gate. Soon, we also come across domesticated elephants used by the forest guards, sambar, nilgai, blue bull, wild boar, and numerous monkeys or langurs. But we were keen to see the sighting, looking for a tiger. Moving forward, our jeep would make regular stopovers to listen to the calling alarms made by different animals and birds, which generally indicate the movements of a tiger nearby.
I read an article in a newspaper, a travel journalist who wrote about this place, and we've seen none of the cats, no. We've seen lots of birds, lots of antelope, lots of monkeys. No, I'm not objecting, I'm not complaining. It'd be nice to see some of the cats, and particularly trying to photograph animals that I am worried will not be around for too much longer, that are in danger.
Despite several attempts, our tiger seems to have gone on a vacation. We wonder where it would be, hiding maybe in the grass, looking for its prey. The marks on the tree shows its presence and territory. Even if you miss the big cat, Pench is also a paradise for bird watchers, and we observed falcons, vultures, eagles, black drongo, green breiter, woodpecker, and tiger birds. Finally, to our delight, we suddenly spotted 2 jackals running with the prey. We might have not spotted the tiger this time, but the experience and excitement certainly leaves you thirsty for more safaris. As the sun set in the Pench National Park, we wish you goodbye for now and rendezvous for the next edition of Colors of India in April. Follow our daily news on www.mediaindia.eu. MIG team from Paris and New Delhi.